What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm excited to have you here today. This is channel update 1.5, and I'm excited for this one because this is an announcement for my first giveaway. But before I ramble too long, don't forget to like and subscribe, comment, connect, follow, do whatever you do on the platform you're on, and don't forget to look for my furry face inside of an orange circle and click all the buttons next to it. So the channel's been growing pretty steadily, and I'm really excited for the success and progress I've had, but I also want to reward the people that have really invested their time and energy into consuming my content and showing me some love, and some fandom, because I think I'm doing things a little bit different than some of my peers, and so it's always exciting for people to get on board and kind of follow along with what I do. My name is Ryan. I go by New Guy, and my focus is really on like storytelling and creativity and the process that the process by which creators create. And so that's what my channel is more or less centered around. I love comic books. I think it's an amazing medium, and so that's what I focus a lot on, is talking to creators, like comic creators and writers and artists and storytellers, to find out what it takes to put a comic together and what kind of processes people live and die by. I have a long series of creator interviews called Comic Conversations. I've had quite a few conversations. I have quite a few more in the chamber, so I'm excited to continue to put these out, and I'm really thankful for everybody that watches them. I love the comments. Like, it just blows me away when people start commenting on one of my videos, whether it's a trailer or the interview. It just really amazes me how much people can learn from each other. And so whenever I get these comments, like, people are doing different things, or I really like what he said about this, it really just warms my heart, because I'm the kind of person, I'm really focused on like growth and education and kind of always improving on yourself. And so I kind of take my conversations, it's important to me to learn from them, but it's also really rewarding when other people are able to watch those and learn something as well, and kind of grow their own abilities. And the fact that people are kind of learning through me is something that, it really blows my mind. I never thought of myself as a teacher, but when I get those comments, it's really rewarding to know that talking to somebody was able to teach somebody else something, or explore a different avenue, or give them an idea or a spark. And so that's kind of what my conversations are all about. It's a learning experience for me, but I also want it to be motivational for other people to pick up some of the lessons that I'm learning as well. So I don't want to spend too much time talking about the channel, but I've been growing pretty steadily. I have a podcast called Cosmic Campfire that is more or less like the recycled audio from my actual YouTube channel, but it's also a great way to consume, and I'm more than happy for anybody to get on board, whether they want to listen to it in their ear while they're driving down the road, or maybe in their car radio system, or maybe you want to pull it up on YouTube and watch the interview play out and all the the physical body language that goes on during these conversations. So however you choose to consume does not matter to me. I honestly just want to reach people. And so that's kind of why I'm at this point with this giveaway, is because the channel was growing pretty steadily, and it's kind of starting to slow down, and I feel bad that I've never provided something for my audience for all the work that they've put in so far. And so I wanted to kind of take the opportunity to encourage everybody to reach out and let everybody know, let their friends and their family know who they're watching on YouTube and what they're learning about. So this is an opportunity for me to grow the channel. What I'm going to do, I'm looking for 200 subscribers. I think I'm at 161 right now. So I think 200 is kind of a lofty goal, but I think I also have rewards in place for everybody to jump on board and really start to get to know me and my content. I've also always hesitated with putting things out there like this, because I feel like I'm not always the most consistent person and that I haven't put in the work to prove that I'm worth following. But I do feel like recently I've really hit this stride where things are coming out pretty consistent. I've been staying on schedule, and I've really integrated the things that I do with comics and creating and the podcasts. I've kind of integrated all of that into my life and my schedule. And so now I'm at this point where I'm really comfortable to start kind of pushing my brand and letting people know what I'm all about, because now I know what I'm all about. So the giveaway, it's going to be very simple. All you have to do is comment on this video. You can say, hey, you can say, I watched the whole thing, I watched half of this. Whatever you do, just make sure you leave some sort of comment on this video. Make sure you're subscribed, and then obviously share this out. And I'm going to explain why you need to share this video so that everybody knows what's going on. So at 200 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway. I have 2 sets of 10 books I want to give away. So I'm going to show you the first set now, all 10 books. Whenever I hit 180 subscribers, I will make another channel update video that will announce the second set of books that you'll be getting. And what will happen once we actually hit the 200 mark, at that point I will do a live video where we do a drawing, and we're going to give away both of those packages. So 2 separate people have an opportunity to win. I felt like that was a great way to handle it, because 200, that's 1 package for each 100 people. So that seemed like a pretty fair way to do that. It also rewards us for growing and getting up to that 180 mark, but the real goal is 200, so I never want to lose sight of that either. This is the first set. I'm going to announce that here. And my thinking with this, I don't collect a lot, and so I'm not good at like grading or figuring out how many, what the score is on a book or something. Instead, what I'm going to give you is a complete run. So that has the opportunity to jump in value if the options turn into a TV show or a movie for this set. And then I also have 4 number 1s. So if any of those series launch, that could also grow in value. 2 of those number 1s are just like regular number 1s. And then the other 2 are virgin covers. So even if you don't want them for the potential rise in value or whatever happens with TV or something, those 2 covers, quite beautiful. I think they would look great on anybody's wall. So let me kind of show you what I have going on with these books. Now the first thing I'm going to show you is the complete set. And this is 5 Ghosts. And this is a complete set, all 5 issues of the Phantom, I forget what it's called. Yeah, just Phantom variant. So I have all 5 covers of the Phantom variant. And then this is also going to include a 6th cover that is the standard like cover A for number 1. So these are some beautiful covers. I really like these covers. I've never actually read the 5 Ghost story, and this might even be a sequel series, The Haunting of Fabian Gray. But I do know this was a popular series at one point. I do believe that it's already been optioned, so I don't know what that means as far as a TV show in this moment, but it's at least something that's being looked at. So if that did turn into an actual product, you would have quite the set to, increase in value. Now the next 2 covers are regular number 1s. This is Wellington, and this is written by Aaron Mahnke, who is, he's a podcaster. He has a podcast called Lore that I'm a big fan of, and it's kind of like American urban legends and stuff. And he's also done, I think, 3 seasons of a show based on that podcast for Amazon Prime. So he's somebody that's already kind of in the media creation market. He has connections with Amazon Prime and everything. So there's no reason to assume that Wellington as a series has no chance of getting picked up. I would be very, I think it would be expected if Amazon Prime were to pick up Wellington, which is about, I think, the Duke of Wellington. It's kind of it's very much like in the same style as Lore, but he's taken the story, expanded it out, given the characters a little more to do, and turned it in, I think it was a 5-issue comic series. So good option opportunity there. I believe Excellence has already been optioned as well. And this is kind of like a magic based African American driven story. And so you can see why that would have a lot of potential to make it to the screen. The series itself was mildly popular, I believe. Um, and so I wouldn't be surprised because it does work. People do like it. And so I wouldn't be surprised if HBO or Amazon or somebody optioned it to turn into a more African American centric show. So that would be a really cool book to see blow up as well. And then here we have Catalyst Prime 7 Days. And this is a Virgin cover, and it's very beautiful. I love it. The series was written by Gail Simone, and it's really good. I really enjoyed this series, and so I thought this Virgin variant of number 1 would be something that people could really appreciate, whether it ever actually increases in value or if it's just a beautiful piece on your wall. And then kind of the same thing here. This is Red Mother number 1, also a Virgin variant. And this series didn't quite capture me, but it's by Jeremy Hahn. So a lot of people were really excited when it first came out. And it held a pretty solid readership all the way through. I remember a lot of people talking quite highly about each issue. It deals a little more in horror, and it's not really the type of horror that I'm usually into. And so the series didn't necessarily grip me, but it was very popular throughout its run. And so while that might get optioned and picked up, I also think that's just a beautiful cover to display if anybody was... Oh, I'm sorry. If anybody was interested in displaying this, I think it's a beautiful cover to go on the wall as well. So, yeah, that's the 10 books I want to include in the first package. I have another 10 books, kind of a similar setup. It's a 7-issue run plus 3 number 1s as well. And kind of like everything that I have is, as far as I'm concerned, is in quality condition. I'm not a collector. I don't grade books, so I can't tell you exactly what they are. But almost every book I pick up leaves the shop already bagged and boarded. And a lot of times I don't even take the books out. I find a way to read them digitally online, and that way I don't have to worry about messing up the book. So a majority of my comics, if they're not secondhand books, have never even really been touched by human hands very much. So therefore they should be in great condition. I bring them home, I put them in my short boxes, and I don't worry about them because there's no reason for them to get messed up. And so I do believe that these are quality books to hand out as a reward for getting to 200 subscribers. So please don't forget, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment so that you'll be entered into the drawing during the live stream, and share this with your friends and your family. Share it on your social media. Let people know what I'm up to and how awesome this giveaway is. And I'll see you at 180 subscribers. Until next time, keep flipping pages.